It's wintertime once again, and this time, our travel life takes us to the northernmost region of Japan, Hokkaido. If you haven't experienced snow yet, or just are fond of the cold, then you'd be in for a treat. So pull out your coat and enjoy the cold with us as we show you around the winter wonderland that is Hokkaido. Getting to Hokkaido isn't difficult. There are already some international flights that take you directly to Hokkaido, but the more common route is for travelers to fly into Tokyo, then take a quick connecting flight to Hokkaido through Chitose. Winter in Hokkaido starts at around November and lasts until March, and can get as low as minus 15 degrees. In Hokkaido, it's not only the cold that immediately greets its visitors, but also its vibrant energy. Hokkaido gives importance to its culture through different celebrations and events, especially winter. We are at the opening ceremonies of the annual Sapporo Snow Festival, where the mayor formally opens the week-long winter festivities in the city.
This is the largest sculpture in the 67th Sapporo Snow Festival. You have the old clock tower, the old government building, and a giant titan in the back. It was actually built by the Japanese Self-Defense Forces. This is one of the must-sees at this snow festival. The Sapporo Snow Festival is now so famous that it attracts over 2 million people every year from all over Japan and all over the world. 67 years ago, this festival started with only 5 sculptures made by private citizens. And today, there are over 200 ice sculptures all over Odori Park and other parts of the city.
Very privileged to have the Polish team with me. What made you want to join the Sapporo Snow Festival?
We have the similar competition in our hometown in Poland, so we were chosen to come here and represent the country. People are amazing, like other teams. Everyone is supporting each other, so it's fun competition. And
now there are teams that come from Malaysia, Thailand, Macau, Hawaii even, so even countries that don't have any snow. Come over to Sapporo and join in making snow sculptures.
Many people, young, old, students, professionals, gather to enjoy good music, good food, and entertainment stalls spread out throughout the park.
The Sapporo Snow Festival is not just about snow and sculptures, it's also about good food. Look at this, there's scallops, there's bacon, oh my god, bacon on a stick.
So there's a lot more to see here at the Winter Festival here at the Odori Park, so let's check them all out right now.
Hokkaido no Jingis-kan desu.
Okay. Japanese scallop soup, miso soup.
Have you ever seen scallop soup like this before? I think I'm going to move to Hokkaido. Thank you. Thank you.
Delicious.
Masarap.
Hokkaido is known for its food, especially for its fresh seafood. Being an island, Hokkaido has an abundant supply of fresh fish and seafood, which makes these a must-try. Among these is the Japanese king crab and the hairy crab, both of which we will be having for dinner.
Well, you know what they say about eating crab at the dinner, right?
What do they say about eating crab at dinner?
It's the conversation killer. The 2-minute conversation killer.
Part of Sapporo's charm can be found in the mixture of its old and modern architecture, as well as its display of Western influences, These can be seen spread out all over Sapporo, but a few blocks away from Odori Park stands out a red brick building, the old government office.
Known more popularly as the Akarenga or the Red Brick Building. This building was built in 1888, and when it was first constructed, it was the tallest building in the entire Hokkaido, and in fact, possibly in the entire Japan. On the roof, you'll see 4 stars. These 4 stars represent the development of Hokkaido.
The old government building used to house the office of the governor of Hokkaido. Now a museum, locals and visitors flock to the site to learn more of Sapporo's history and to appreciate the beauty of its architecture.
You see the trees are hanging up by rope. This is we call yukitsuri. Yuki means snow, tsuri is hung up. Because snow is heavy, so we like this kind of shape of tree, bonsai style. So to keep the branch symmetrical. So even in winter we can enjoy the beautiful tree.
Yes.
And on the second floor is the former Hokkaido governor's office. All around the walls are portraits of the former governors. It's interesting to see how the first few portraits are men in kimono, and then they go on and become increasingly westernized so that the last few portraits of former governors are men in suits.
Just a quick drive from the government building is the Suskino area. It's a main district in the center of Sapporo, lined with shops, restaurants, and bars. Despite the cold weather, the streets are filled with life in celebration of the season. Ice sculptures are displayed all throughout the road, erected by various companies and organizations, and are lit up in the evening to add to the color and vibrance of Sapporo. Taking a break from the cold, just within the Suskino district, we dine at the Hama Steakhouse, where succulent Wagyu beef is cooked in front of you, teppan style, and served to you by the chef himself. It's no secret that in Sapporo, thousands of tourists come and go throughout the year. However, there are a good few who have become so endeared with the area that they have decided to stay and live in Sapporo.
We have 2 guests who are actually from the Philippines who came over to Hokkaido to study in Hokkaido University. So we have our friends here, Joseph and Paolo. Hello.
Hey.
Konnichiwa. 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 Can you tell us more about how life is here as a student?
I'm studying here on a scholarship from the Japanese government. The place is very beautiful. It's very clean. It's what you can call a place where you can actually study.
Yeah, it's conducive.
Hokkaido, when I compare it to other places in Japan, it feels like home. It's peaceful. It's a city, but at the same time, the peacefulness and the busy city life converges. It's just wonderful, it's amazing, and it's inspiring as we study here. In the future, hopefully, we could also apply this when we go back to our country.
Just 30 minutes away from the city is Mount Moiwa.
We're now at the foot of Mount Moira, which is one of the most famous areas here in Hokkaido and a very popular tourist spot as well, because the skyline that you can get from the very top has been regarded as one of the top 3 best views in the whole world.
2 cable car rides are needed to get to the observation deck. People come here to appreciate the breathtaking view of the mountain and the city below. If the cold of the high altitude gets to you, worry not, as you can go to the Jewel's restaurant right below the observation deck, where you can dine and appreciate Mount Moiwa's panoramic view at the same time. More ice, snow, and cold for us. But the cold never bothered us anyway. Hokkaido offers many sports and activities that people can try out to enjoy the cold outdoors. Our first stop is in Tobetsu, a town in the district of Ijikari, about an hour away from central Sapporo by car. Here we visit Sweden Hills, a Swedish-style village in Tobetsu, where houses and buildings are patterned from Swedish architecture. Aside from the usual activities of the winter, we came over to check out one thing in particular, a hotel made entirely out of ice.
I'm about to enter the ice hotel in Tobetsu and I'm really excited. Now, until a few years ago, you actually had to go all the way to Scandinavia just to stay in one of these wonderful ice hotels. But these days, all you have to do is take a plane to Hokkaido.
The Ice Hills Hotel is made up of 4 main igloos, with 3 being rooms and 1 being a bar. The bar is open the whole day, where they serve a variety of hot drinks as well as several kinds of cocktails. What's interesting is, the glasses they serve the drinks in are also entirely made out of ice.
Cheers, Kevin.
How often do we get to drink out of a glass made of ice?
Yes. Shall we? My God, that's good. That's yummy.
It just it takes getting used to because it's really cold on the lips.
And thank goodness you're wearing gloves, actually.
Yes. My advice for anyone trying this out, wear gloves when holding a glass like this.
And as for the rooms, well, they're not too different.
The ice hotel at Tobetsu has 3 rooms for 6 people to stay in. Surprisingly, it's very comfortable. I would have thought it would be colder than this in a -1 degree room, but I'm actually pretty comfy, pretty warm, and just about ready to sleep.
This is really great. At the ice hotel, they have a few bikes for you to use, and they're mountain bikes, and the tires are really equipped to handle the snow. Because, you know, as you bike, it's gonna get really slippery, but at least it adds to what you can do here at the Tobetsu Ice Hotel.
Right across the Ice Hills Hotel is the Sweden Hills Golf Club. All throughout the year, people come here to play golf, but during winter, the whole course is completely submerged in 2 to 3 meters of snow. Now with golf out of the question, we decided to take snowmobiles around instead. Getting warmed up from all the snow activities, we're ready to take on another adventure. Skiing at the venue for the 1972 Winter Olympics, the Teines Ski Resort. But before slipping on our boots and our skis, we get ready the only way we know how, by having a healthy lunch.
Just before skiing, I'm gonna go and have a big lunch. I've ordered 2 things. One is the ramen, because when you're in Hokkaido, you just have to eat ramen. And the other is tonkatsu with curry. It's really comfort food and it's absolutely delicious.
The Teines Ski Resort is only open during the winter, and within this period of time, thousands of people regularly come over to ski and snowboard. Watching all these skiers and snowboarders, they all make it look so easy. Now, we'll have to find out for ourselves if it actually is.
I've got 2 wonderful ski instructors with me, Shinji and Andy. Say hello to the cameras.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Now, what is the most important thing to know when you're learning how to ski for the first time?
You got to really work hard, so we'll try and help you along. But the most important thing is just come with a really good attitude and then just have some fun. It's the most important thing.
Actually, Kevin is going to do the skiing for us. So, are you ready, Kevin?
Yeah, absolutely. Especially that we have fine teachers here in Andy and Shinji-san. And Miss Christina's here to show you around, and I'm here to show you how to take care
Or how to fall, actually.
when learning a new sport. So it's fine if you fall during your first time. I hope we're clear with that.
But that's still living a travel life. Hey, I'm having fun. I love it. I could spend all day here. I did it!
I didn't fall because, you know, sometimes you have to understand that people do learn fast. Is that right, Andy?
Yeah, that's pretty right.
How nice of him to actually agree. But then it's a lot harder than you think, but it's absolutely recommended that you do try it if ever you are to come here to Hokkaido.
Another popular place for skiing is the Okurayama Ski Jump Stadium. This facility was also used for the 1972 Winter Olympic Games, as it was the venue for the ski jump event. A ski lift is available for visitors to use to get to the top of the slope. It takes roughly around 3 minutes to get all the way to the top, and only professional ski jumpers are allowed to use the facilities. And seeing how high up we have to go to get to the top of the slope, I'm not surprised to hear why. People come here to appreciate the view of the city from the mountaintop. Here, visitors are also treated to a comfortable viewing lounge and are served with none other than soft-served ice cream. Sapporo's beauty can't be denied, especially during the winter. Despite the lack of color from fallen foliage, the views of all the trees and the color of all the people out to enjoy the snow make it all a worthwhile experience. It is now the weekend in Sapporo, and families are out to enjoy the day. We check out the Takino Park, a nature park just over an hour away from the center of the city. The park is massive in size, spanning over 30 hectares. Many people, especially families, come to the park to admire nature, but during the winter, it's to ski and to enjoy the snow. Aside from skiing, an alternative is to go snow tubing, where people go up a slope and slide down it using an inner tube. It's the children that usually do this, but it doesn't mean that I can't do it too. Making the most in exploring Hokkaido, we head over to the city of Otaru, a city located about an hour away from Sapporo. The city is located by the bay as it faces the Ishikari coast and acts as the main port of the area. Right at the center of the city is the Otaru Canal. Just by seeing how much people are here, it goes without saying that this is the most popular landmark in Otaru. The Otaru Canal is a narrow waterway which served as a channel for trade since its completion in 1923. Lining the side of the body of water are warehouses which acted as delivery and pickup points for the goods being transported through the canal. Some of these are still operational warehouses, but some have already been converted to offices, stores, and other commercial establishments. People flock to this scene, especially at night, when the lanterns floating on the canal are lit. Otaru is also known as a shopping district and is often flocked to by Sapporo natives, specifically to shop and to eat. Being that Otaru is a coastal city, they are known for their fresh seafood and sushi. And even along the shopping streets, you can see how fresh seafood is a common fixture here. Back on the road again, we make our way to the city of Chitose for the Lake Shikotsu Ice Festival, a park filled with colorful lights and ice sculptures, all made from the water of the lake itself. What's interesting is, professionals are not hired to build this park, nor is it commissioned by any organization, but is built by volunteering civilians and is funded solely from donations.
This was all made by volunteers, so there's no entrance fee. All you need to do is make a small donation. And aside from seeing this, you can even take home a nice postcard.
I wonder if we could take home one of those ice sculptures.
I think that's excess baggage on our end.
That's your part.
Look at that.
here we are inside this shrine made completely out of ice. And if you can see these things around it, these are actually coins which have been placed on the ice. Now, if you look closely at this coin, this is a 5 yen coin. And this is supposed to symbolize the relationship with God. Look at this. Green, moss, all kinds of ferns are actually stuck into the ice stalactites. What they do is they splash water every night so that in the end, sculptures form. So you might say that every day there's a different kind of shape coming up. Oh my goodness, they put fish in it. Wow. That is really something, huh? And look at the movement. This is really amazing.
It looks like they were naturally frozen
Yes.
when they were swimming.
The mouths are open. I just want to show you how the mouth is open of one of the fish over there. Did you see his mouth?
The festival attracts all kinds of people, from children to families and even couples who want to enjoy the snow in another light. Despite the cold the winter brings, the warmth of Hokkaido's people and their festive nature make the season of snow something worth seeing and experiencing for yourself. There is so much to see in this beautiful prefecture, and just by seeing how much of a winter wonderland this was, we truly cannot wait to come back to Hokkaido for another Travel Life.